In this video, you'll learn what technical SEO is, how it works, and why it's a critical SEO process. Technical SEO is the process of optimizing your website so that search engines can find, crawl, and index your content without any problems. It's a very important step in SEO, because if there are problems with your technical SEO, search engines may not be able to index your content, and this will negatively impact your SEO efforts. It is thus crucial to perform a technical SEO audit and fix any errors before you proceed with any other task. The good news is that after you do a technical SEO audit of your website, you don't have to deal with it again, other than doing periodical technical SEO checks. To better understand the role of technical SEO, you should have a general idea of how search engines work. Here is a quick overview of the process. The first step taken by search engines long before answering a search query is the crawling and indexing process. During this process, search engines are looking for publicly available web pages to add to their index. They discover, read, and organize these pages into their database so that they are later accessed by the ranking algorithms to provide precise answers to the queries entered by users. Technical SEO is the SEO process of optimizing your website for the crawling and indexing phase. With technical SEO, you assist search engines to access, crawl, interpret, and index your content. It is called technical because it has nothing to do with the actual content of the website or with website promotion. The main goal of technical SEO is to optimize the infrastructure of a website. To get the whole picture, look at this diagram showing the three main pillars of SEO. Technical SEO is responsible for making a website accessible to search crawlers. On-page SEO has to do with content and how you can make it more relevant to what the user is searching for. Off-page SEO is the process of getting mentions from other websites to increase trust during the ranking process. All three processes have to work together for a fully optimized website. The most important technical SEO tasks to perform are: specify your preferred domain. You need to decide whether you want to include www within your domain or not, and communicate this to search engines. For users, it makes no real difference, but it can confuse crawlers if your website is not configured correctly. You need to check for crawl errors. As part of the technical SEO audit, you need to register your website with Google Search Console and Bing Webmaster Tools and fix any reported issues. You need to check and optimize your robots.txt file. Robots.txt is a file that gives instructions to search engines as to which pages of your site they can crawl and index. A mistake in the robots.txt can negatively impact your rankings. You need to review your site structure. The way your website is structured is super important for SEO. Complicated structures make the work of search engines difficult. Having a simple, hierarchical structure is the best way to ensure that your website can be indexed without problems. You need to optimize your URLs. Creating SEO-friendly URLs is good for both search engines and users. You should review and optimize your XML sitemap. An XML sitemap lists all important pages of a website that search engines should know about. Optimizing and submitting your sitemap to search engines is a very important technical SEO step. You should take advantage of structured data. Adding structured data markup on your website helps search engines understand what your content is all about, and this can have a huge impact on your rankings and traffic. You need to activate and optimize your breadcrumb menus. When configured correctly, breadcrumb menus are an essential element of an SEO-friendly website. You need to set your canonical URLs. A canonical URL tells search engines which is the preferred URL for the particular page. Similar to setting your preferred domain, but extremely important when you have duplicate content on your website and when your content is syndicated on other sites. You need to add an SSL to your website and make your URLs HTTPS. Having secured URLs is a known ranking factor and important for establishing trust with your users. You should check your website for dead links and optimize your 404 page. Broken links are bad for the user experience. checking for dead links, and optimizing the page shown to users when a link is not found is part of the technical SEO process. Finally, if your website is available in more than one language, you should implement Herflang. This will help search engines identify what content to index for each language. This is what technical SEO is all about. As mentioned in the beginning, technical SEO is the first step to take when starting with SEO. Once you get your technical SEO right, you can then move on to on-page SEO and start optimizing your website's content.